Good morning, students. So let's start today's lecture. As we have seen in the last lecture that we had started with this concept, which is called as Turing machines. We also saw one problem, the very basic problem on Turing machine. I got some feedback that it's quite easy but confusing at sometimes. Okay. So with this problem today, I will be discussing each and every step once again. We will try to make you understand each and every steps. Okay. So let's start with this problem we are having in front of us. It is quite similar to the previous problem only with one addition. As you can see, it is 0 raised to n, 1 raised to n, and 2 raised to n. So now you only start with the logic, how we are going to start this problem. We all know there are 5 steps. First one is the theory, then the logic, then the diagram, then the table, and then the simulation, right? These are the 5 steps, right? So we are going to start with the very first step. That is obviously your logic. The theory is obviously understood. We know what to write in the theory part. Yeah, correct. For 0, move right. Okay. What else? For 0, move right, make it x. First thing is very simple. Whenever you will encounter the first 0, replace that with an x and move right. Clear? Bypass every other symbol that you come in between, every other symbol as in every other 0. पहला 0 रीड किया आपने, उसको x में कन्वर्ट किया, you move right. Okay. Then bypass all the remaining zeros. Okay. No, for through वहाँ पे एक mistake है. Your logic is not correct. What we are trying to do is previous question कैसा था, same to same question attempt करना है आपको. Just you have to add one extra bit. In the last question we had, for each 0 replace it by x and move right. For each one replace it by y and move left. ऐसा कुछ था, right? But in this case, what is happening? We are having one extra bit over here. So what we need to do is, for each 0, we have to replace it by x and move right. I'm writing it like this, okay? Bypass every remaining zeros, whatever you will encounter. Then whenever you will encounter the first one, replace that with a y, again move right, bypass the remaining ones, and once you encounter the 2, replace that with a z and move left. Am I clear? Kindly let me know. Is the logic clear? Rest kindly, others kindly give your answers. Let me know your feedback. Okay. The logic is very simple. It's exactly similar to what we had done yesterday. The only difference lies over here is we are having one extra character. Okay, so for every 0, we have to replace that with an x, move right, okay, and then try to find the 1. Whenever we encounter the 1, replace it again by a y and move right. Why we are moving right? Because there are still some characters left on the input tape, right? So once we find the 2, replace that with a z and move left. So this is the basic logic. And we would be again having one comeback state, check state, and final state, exactly similar to what we had. So over here in this case, we will be having one extra state. Total 6 states would be there. In the previous case, we had 5 states, right? So let me start this problem with the diagram so that you understand the simulation step one by one. Okay. Because I got some feedback कि थोड़ा confusing लग रहा है, so let me make it more simple for you to understand. Let's start with the diagram first. Diagram से obviously आपको understanding आ जाएगा कि what exactly I'm trying to convey. Okay, so I'm drawing the diagram over here only. The question is 0 raised to n, 1 raised to n, 2 raised to n. So I would be starting with the Q0 state as usual. Let's take an example over here side by side. सीखने के लिए I'm taking n is equal to 2 to keep things simple. Okay, so this is how my string would look like. Left में blank and right में n number of blanks. Okay, where to start? I am in Q0. So once I receive one 0 bit, I have to replace that with an x, right? So this would look somewhat like this. On Q0, if I receive 0 over here, I have to replace that with an x and move right. Clear with this? So जो obvious चीजें हैं पहले वो fill up करते हैं and then let me start with the looping. Okay. So in Q1, what are we expecting? We are expecting a one, right? One bit. One आएगा तो one को replace करना है. So from 1 second, I guess from yeah, okay. So whenever we are in Q1, we have to find the one bit. Whenever one bit is encountered, we have to replace that with a Y and move right. Am I correct so far? Do leave your feedback. Let me know. यहाँ तक समझ रहा है सबको? It's very simple. Next, what we need to do is we need to find the remaining bit, which is a zero bit. So जैसे ही zero मिलेगा, I have to convert that zero. Sorry, two. Whenever we encounter two, I have to convert that two into a z and start moving to the left. Right? इतना तो सिंपल है. इसमें कोई कंफ्यूजन नहीं होना चाहिए. This would be your Q3 state. Clear with this so far? So these are the obvious things that we have to add. अभी looping वगैरह हम लोग देखेंगे बाद में. So let's have a look over here side by side जो मैंने यहाँ पे example बनाया. Let's solve that. First we encountered a zero. We replaced that zero with an x and we started moving to the right. So now my machine is in Q1. अभी Q1 पे हम लोग है, right? So Q1 पे we don't want this zero again. So what we should do? You only tell me. I am in Q1. From Q0, I had encountered a zero. I had replaced that with an X and moved right. So now my pointer is pointing over here. I am in Q1 state. So what should I do now? Bypass, correct. So for bypassing, we simply need to add a loop over here. Yes or no? So this loop will be somewhat like this. Whenever we encounter a zero, immediately after a zero, I need to bypass that. So keep it zero and keep moving to the right. Correct? So I'm simply moving to the right. So now my machine is pointing at this one and I am in Q1 state, right? So as per our diagram, we already have the transition over here. Q1 पे one आया तो replace that one with a Y. I'm doing it simultaneously over here. Replace that one with a Y and move the pointer to the right. So now I am in state Q2. Now what should I do? Again, the similar kind of thing. I'm in Q2 now and I have encountered a 1. Obviously, I know that I need to loop it. I need to bypass it. So again, there would be a loop. This time it would be 1. Replace it by 1 only and keep moving to the right. That is why I'm taking this example to make things even clear. Okay. So now I have bypassed this second one and now my pointer is pointing at this particular 2 over here. Right? I am in state Q2. Now I know that if I am in state Q2 and if I encounter a 2 over here, I need to replace that with a Z. So I would simply replace this with a Z, sorry. I would simply replace this with a Z and keep moving to the right. Obviously now I am in Q3, so I need to add again a loop over here because I want to loop the remaining 2's. So what I will do, I will add a loop over here, 2 on 2. Now, what we should do? You only tell me. Sorry, ये two आएगा ही नहीं. Why so? Because we are moving to the left. If you remember, we are not going to the right any further. You only tell me. अभी क्या करना चाहिए? पहला two मिला, so we replace that with a Z, and now we are moving to the left. If I am not wrong, directions देखो एक बार. Directions में गड़बड़ हो गया, right? Check once again what I did. I'm repeating the entire step once again. पहला zero मिला, I replaced that with a zero, sorry, X, and moved right. I bypassed this particular zero. I moved to the right. One मिला, one को replace by Y, move to the right. Again एक और one आया, bypass that one, move to the right. Now पहला two मिला, so अभी हमने क्या किया? Two मिला तो two को replace by Z and move left. Is it clear? So if I move left, so now my pointer will be pointing at which value? You only tell me. My pointer will be pointing at this particular one over here. Correct? So what should I do now? अभी हम लोग लेफ्ट में जा रहे हैं. लेफ्ट में हम लोग ने मूवमेंट स्टार्ट कर दिया है. कहां तक जाना है? यू ओनली टेल मी. ट्राई टू रिकलेक्ट यस्टरडेज लेक्चर. लेफ्ट में मूव करना है टिल विच सिंबल? Exactly similar logic है. Try to recollect what we had done yesterday. While moving to the left, which symbol we should move further till. Yeah, correct. Till X. So what we are doing is from Q3, we will make a transition to Q0. We will make a transition to Q0. Just make sure the arrows are proper till X. So I will write something over here, X, X, and again start moving to the right. So this entire process will keep on repeating. Don't worry about the loops which I have not filled yet. We will fill them eventually. Okay. So again, we have to repeat the entire process. So what we need to do is now we have reached till this X and move right. So my pointer is now pointing at this zero. Correct. So again, I will replace this zero with an X and move right. So again, this is a X over here. Now, while moving right, I have encountered this Y, but I don't want this Y, right? So I would simply add this as part of this loop. Y replaced by Y and move right. Am I clear why I have added this Y over here? Because I don't want that Y. I want a bit 1 over there, right? So once I encounter a 1 in Q1, I will simply replace that with a Y and keep moving to the right. While moving to the right, now the pointer is pointing over here, but it is pointing at Z. But I don't want a Z in Q2. I want a 2, right? So what I will do is I will again add this Z over here. अभी समझ रहा है सबको? I guess now it is not that confusing as yesterday because we have already got a hang of it, right? कैसे करना है? That is why I'm solving with an example side by side to make things clear. I hope it is clear now. So once this Z is bypassed, my pointer will be pointing over here. And now I know that मुझे इसको भी Z में convert करना है. And once I convert this into a Z, I will again start moving to the left. So everything is same over here. Now, what we need to do is we need to add something to this loop. What is that something? Now, as you can see, while moving to the left, I'm bypassing everything, right? Sorry, 2 ho, Z ho, 1 ho, Y ho. I'm bypassing everything. Am I correct? Yes or no? I'm going till I find the X, right? So what I need to do is I will bypass everything that I encounter in between. Z होगा तो Z को bypass करो with left. Keep moving to the left. 1 भी आ सकता है on the way. 1 को bypass करो. The only thing which you won't encounter is an X. X के लिए तो अगला state है ही हमारे पास, right? So it would be these values which you may encounter on the way. You won't encounter a 2. Why so? कोई बताएगा माइक ऑन करके या तो टाइप करके? वापस जाते टाइम लेफ्ट में whenever I'm moving from Q3 to Q0, you won't encounter a 2. Why so? कोई डाउट्स है तो अभी क्लियर हो जाना चाहिए. We won't encounter a 2 while moving to the left. Why? Correct. There will be no 2 before Z because if you remember, whenever we encountered the first 2, we had started moving left from that bit only. So जो पहला 2 डिटेक्ट होगा उसके पहले और कोई 2 ऑब्वियसली हो ही नहीं सकता है, राइट? सो व्हेनेवर वी हैव रीच्ड Q3 स्टेट, देयर वोंट बी एनी 2 ऑन द लेफ्ट. अगर 2 हुआ तो भी वो राइट में होगा, लेफ्ट में तो है ही नहीं कोई भी 2. करेक्ट? करेक्ट ज्योति, करेक्ट आयुष. So that is why there won't be any 2 over here. So I guess the source of confusion is now clear. This is the entire cycle. ये पूरा cycle हो चुका है आपका, except we are having that check state remaining and that final state remaining. I guess everything else is clear now. Few people were having some doubts yesterday. I got some feedback in the forms. That's why I have repeated this entire question once again from scratch. Okay. So now I hope पूरा हो गया, ये खत्म हो गया है. Now what is remaining? The check state is remaining. Okay. So check state, if you remember, once after reaching this Q0 state, we again start moving to the right to check whether any more symbol is left or not. Correct? So what we did yesterday, after reaching this X, we started moving to the right. So in case if the right symbol is a Y, I came to know that there is no further symbol left, no further zeros left. So that's why the check state is somewhat like this. It is Y, keep it Y only and move right. Clear? Next up, in Q4, we are going to simply bypass everything we encounter on the way. So it would be Y, Y, R, And now I hope all the symbols have been converted. So it would be only Y and Z on the way, and no further zeros, ones, and twos are left on the input tape. Clear? Once we bypass all the characters, we simply need to make a transition to the final state by keeping the blank symbol as it is and staying over there in QF state. That is the stationary state. Okay, so this is how a Turing machine for this particular problem can be constructed. I hope you understood how to do this. If any doubts are still left, kindly ask me. That is why we always start with the diagram to make the things even clear in case of Turing machines. सेम चीज अगर मैं टेबल से बनाने जाऊंगा तो मुझे थोड़ा सोचना पड़ेगा because in this case you can visualize everything in front of you. But if you start with the table, then you might end up making some mistakes if you are not thorough with the logic because everything you think in your mind, in your brain, पूरा logic दिमाग में चलना चाहिए तो वहां पर थोड़ा बहुत mistake possible है. Right? That is why I would start with the diagram first and then the table. So now I think you can draw the table out of it, or do I need to show it? I will just take the example of yesterday's problem. I will just show you how to construct the table. As you remember, we have the table in this format. Along the rows, we have the states. Along the columns, we have the inputs. So instead of 5 rows, we will be having 6 rows over here. That is 6 states. And instead of 5 columns, obviously, we will be having 6 columns for 6 inputs. It will be 0, 1, 2, and X, Y, Z. And one more column, sorry, 7 columns. Clear? So 6 states, 7 columns, if I'm not wrong, because it is 0, 1, and 2 will be the inputs. X, Y, Z will be the corresponding tape symbols and blank symbol also. Clear? This is how you will construct it, and along with it, you have to solve this example also. As I hope I have already solved this example side by side, so I don't think you would be having any issues with solving examples based on this. If you're having any issues, can you let me know? Okay, Q0 to Q4 state. See, I will explain this check state once again. What is the significance of this check state? Now, as you can see, we will be having something like this on the tape after the complete cycle. Okay, so after the complete cycle, we would be having something like this, right? So, Dhruv, what exactly happens is once I have reached this Q0 state and I am starting to the left, I have started moving to the to the right. Sorry. So, what exactly happens is, one second. Just give me a second. I guess some technical issues. Yeah. So once I have reached this Q0 state and I have started moving to the right, what exactly happens is, abhi X ke baad, what is the symbol left? You only tell me. You only tell me after reaching this X, when I'm moving to the right, in ideal situation, what will happen? It is a Y which I'm expecting, right? Y आना चाहिए, correct? So what should happen? In ideal scenario, after reaching this Q0 state and moving to the right, I'm expecting a Y immediately after it, which simply signifies that all the zero values have been read. That is why I will check if there is immediately a Y following that X. That simply means that all the zeros which were on the tape have been read and no further zero is left. Am I clear? That is why we make use of this particular state. That is YYR. So पहला Y हम चेक करेंगे. Immediately following the X, there should be a Y. अगर X के बाद still कुछ zero values बच रहे हैं, for example, it could be like this. I'm just giving an example. It could be like this. इससे क्या significance मिलेगा? This will signify that it is somewhat 0 raised to 3, 1 raised to 2, and 2 raised to 2. तो अपना जो logic था, that is all the values of 0, 1, and 2 should be equal, that is failing over here. So we can come to a conclusion whether our input is properly in the given format or not by this check state. Am I clear? Okay, that is what we do over here. That is why we need this check state to just make sure that our logic is correct and the inputs are in the same format or not. Fine. Any more doubts? I hope you would be able to solve the simulation because this is what the simulation is all about. आपको हर एक स्टेप में बताना है कि आपका मूवमेंट कैसा है. So take the smallest value possible. Obviously not n equal to 1 मत लेना, वो सबसे smallest है. I had explained yesterday also take n plus 1. जो भी n का वैल्यू दिया है एक वैल्यू ज्यादा लेना तो इट वुड बी 0 0 1 1 2 2 एंड देन सॉल्व इट. क्लियर. इट वुड ऑब्वियसली टेक अराउंड 20 स्टेप्स. कल का एग्जांपल देख लो. कल yesterday we took around 16 steps for solving the simplest problem 0 0 1 1. So it might take approximately 20 to 24 steps. And in case you are in a hurry, what you can do, you can show the bypass steps with dot dot dot. जैसे यहाँ पे हो रहा है. See over here. जहाँ पे भी bypass हो रहा है, फॉर एग्जाम्पल सेकेंड एक्स इज गेटिंग bypass, वहां पे आप डॉट 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 करके भी दिखा सकते हो. समझा. Only thing is, at the end, your string should be accepted or rejected depending upon what example you have taken. Am I clear? Can we move ahead? Shall we proceed? Do let me know. Okay. Okay. So let's move on with the second problem of the day. It is somewhat like this. Now you are familiar with the notations. I hope so. It is nothing but, only tell me what is it. What is the notation? What does it signify? Yes, it is a language which consists of X, where whenever I'm having that parallel bar, it is nothing but the condition. Where this is nothing but, if you remember, this is nothing but number of A's equal to number of B's. याद आ रहा है? We have already done some problems similar to this. Number of A's equal to number of B's. Okay, so we need to solve it like this. जब भी ऐसे प्रॉब्लम हो, हमेशा take one example. By taking examples, it actually simplifies your simulation. Now, there is a condition that number of A's should be more than number of B's. It is nowhere mentioned that A should be the first symbol or B should be the first symbol. So you can take any example, just make sure that number of A's are equal to number of B's. So I'm taking this example over here. As you can see, the number of A's are equal to number of B's over here. So your logic should be in such a fashion, logic should be designed in such a way that for each A, there should be one B on the tape, right? So whenever you encounter an a corresponding B should be present on the tape. At the end, if you have read an A value and if there is no B value corresponding for it, you will simply come to know that the number of A's is not equal to number of B's. Am I clear? Logic समझा सबको? Logic is somewhat like this. For each A, there should be one corresponding B present on the tape, right? So if I'm reading one A, I should find the corresponding B. If at all I have converted A into a different symbol and I'm not able to find the corresponding B on the tape, then I would immediately come to know that there is some mistake in the inputs. The A's and B's are not equal in number. Am I clear? So how should you proceed? In this case, as we are comparing A's and B's, so I'm not going to stick with X and Y. What I will do is, it's very simple. For each A, I would replace that with a star. Star ले लो, कोई भी symbol ले लो, it's up to you. You can even keep it X. It's entirely up to you. I'm well versed with these notations, so I'm taking these notations. So what I'm doing is, whatever be the first input, it could be B also, but you have to start with A only. ध्यान से देखो अभी क्या कर रहा हूँ. Okay, whatever be the first input, keep a fixed value that हमें A से ही machine start करना है. Even B हुआ तो भी फर्क नहीं पड़ता. I will bypass that. Whatever be the first input, I will obviously every single time I will start with A only. बीच के जितने भी symbols है initially I will bypass them. Diagram बनाऊंगा तो समझ जाएगा. So what exactly I'm trying to do is, whenever we encounter the first A, replace that with a star and keep moving to the right until you reach this blank symbol. अभी देखो क्या कर रहा हो exactly. A को हमने स्टार से रिप्लेस किया and keep moving to the right until this blank symbol. Okay, blank symbol तक गए and then start moving to the left. Basically, I'm coming back. Now, what should I do? Now you should get an idea what I'm trying to do. Obviously, every question is having a different set of logic. This problem can be solved with any other logic also. But this is what I found to be the most efficient logic, so I'm using this to show it to you. Okay. Now you only tell me what should I do in this case. Blank tak gaya. Wapas aate time, what should I check for? Any ideas? Drop it. Correct. While coming back, I will be searching for the B because I want to compare A with a B, right? So while coming back, bypass every other A's. You come in between. Just find this B and replace it with a star once again. समझा? तो एक पेयर हो गया हमारा A और B का. Am I clear? Now what should you do? You should again go back till this blank symbol. Am I clear? This is one pass. अभी समझा सबको what exactly I did over here. So after this pass, you would be having something like this: B, B, star, A, star, A, B, B. यहाँ पे right side पे dot dot दिखा देना. Am I clear? This is one pass completed. So again the machine will restart from this blank symbol से again बीच के सबको bypass करते हुए A तक जाएगा. This A will again be replaced with a star. Again that will be every other symbol will be bypassed till this blank. जो भी पहला blank आएगा, that blank as it is रखेंगे. While coming to the left, everything else will be bypassed till I encounter this key symbol. Replace that with a star. Keep moving left till this blank. Am I correct? This is your second pass. Let me show you what you will be having after the second pass. You would be having something like this. This A also has been converted. समझा अभी सबको क्या चल रहा है? Are you understanding? Are you following me? Do let me know. कहीं पे confusion हो तो पूछो मुझे. So basically we are finding one B for each A. Again, the machine is now at this particular juncture. So I will bypass every other thing until I encounter this A. I will replace this A with a star. Keep moving to the right until I reach this blank. Blank तक जैसे ही पहुंचे, again start moving to the left. बीच के सारे values को bypass करो until I receive this small b. उसको star में convert करो. Move till blank. अभी blank आ गया. Blank के बाद क्या करना है? हमें obviously we need to check whether any more symbol is left or not. So what happens is blank left तक जाता, blank right जाते हैं ना हम लोग, blank तक गए and then we start moving to the right. तो अभी right move करते टाइम वापस से सबको bypass करते करते जाएगा, कुछ बचा ही नहीं है value. So again I would go till this blank and this is your check state. I will simply check whether any symbol is present in between. अगर कुछ value बचा नहीं है, then I can directly go to the final state and stop over there. This is the logic. This will be clear with the help of the diagram. So as you can see, obviously थोड़ा बहुत complicated हो सकता है, but you need practice. Once you get a hang of it, Turing machines are the simplest because in case of Turing machine, आपको logic एकदम सामने दिख रहा है. You don't need to think of anything else. Whatever is there in your mind, you can convert that into a logic straight away with the help of Turing machine. That is why Turing machines are used in modern day computers. Because the logic is straightforward. Whatever is there in your mind, you can convert that into a logic. Am I clear? Shall we proceed with the diagram? Any doubts over here so far? To let me know. Because I'm starting with the example to make the things clear. Nothing else. प्रतीक एग्जाम्पल के हेल्प से ही आपको लॉजिक बनाना है. लॉजिक हैज टू बी समथिंग विच इज एप्लीकेबल टू ऑल द एग्जाम्पल्स. इन जनरल वो सब पे आएगा. ऑब्वियसली यू हैव टू राइट इन वर्ड्स. You have to start with the theory, You have to start with the logic. The logic इसका क्या होगा? Logic is very simple. You are having these six states in front of you. हर एक state का आपको logic देना है. That is Q0 क्या होगा? Q0 will be for first A, replace that with a star and move right. So आपको अपने words में लिखना है हर एक state का Q0 Q1 से लेके QF तक. थियरी तो लिखना ही पड़ेगा, ये एक्सप्लेनेशन के लिए मैं आपको बता रहा हूँ ताकि आपको समझे. आप रफ पेज पे थोड़ा लिख के देन यू कैन राइट इट इन फेयर. ओके. और यू कैन इवन स्टार्ट विद दिस बट डोंट फॉरगेट टू राइट द थियरी. थियरी तो चाहिए ही हर क्वेश्चन में, whether it's a problem or anything else, you have to write theory in that particular problem. Otherwise full marks नहीं मिलेंगे. That is why I have included theory in every question possible. जितने क्वेश्चंस पॉसिबल है सब में मैंने थियरी डाला ही है इन द फर्स्ट स्टेप. ऑब्वियसली लंबा हो गए. ट्यूरिंग मशीन्स आर लेंदी बट दे आर द मोस्ट स्कोरिंग क्वेश्चंस इन योर सिलेबस बिकॉज मिस्टेक के चांसेस बहुत कम है इफ यू गेट अ हैंग ऑफ इट. वंस यू नो व्हाट इज द लॉजिक यू विल एंड अप स्कोरिंग 10 to 15 मार्क्स. 15 मार्क के क्वेश्चन भी आते हैं ट्यूरिंग मशीन में. ओके, सो लेट्स स्टार्ट विद द डायग्राम. ओके, so first thing is we are in Q0. I will quickly draw the diagram from Q0. Whenever you encounter the first A, you have to bypass that. Sorry, you have to convert that with a star and move right. Now, as per our example, we had bypassed every B over here, right? So I would be bypassing B until I reach the A symbol. Clear? जैसे A आएगा उसको रिप्लेस करना है. ठीक. पहला स्टेप इज ऑब्वियसली योर थियरी. थियरी यू नो, थियरी इतना बड़ा नहीं है, आपको बस एक्सप्लेन करना है व्हाट इज ट्यूरिंग मशीन्स, व्हाट आर इट सेवन टपल्स, दैट्स इट. देन सेकंड स्टेप इज लॉजिक. लॉजिक में कुछ है ही नहीं, सात सात आपके स्टेट्स है, हर एक स्टेट में सिंगल लाइन का लॉजिक आएगा. एंड देन दिस डायग्राम बिगिंस. आई डोंट थिंक इट्स टू लेंदी. यू कैन डू इट विद इन 10 to 15 minutes maximum. Okay, then in Q1 state, as we know, as per our logic, Q1 क्या है? We are going till this blank symbol, right? So in Q1, what we are doing? We are going till this blank symbol, and from there we are coming back left. Okay, so this is all about Q1. I would be adding all the loops later on. What is Q2? In Q2, we are trying to find a small b, right? So what we need to do is small b को ढूंढेंगे. Small b will be replaced with again star, and we will keep moving to the left until we reach this Q3 state. In Q3 state, this is nothing but your comeback state, right? तो हम लोग blank तक जाएंगे, blank तक जाके उसको blank ही रखेंगे, and then we will start moving to the right. This is where our machine restarts. Okay, this entire process will go on. While coming to the right, now what will happen? As you can see, while coming to the right, you might encounter this star on the way. So simply bypass that star because we want an A over there, right? Am I correct? So while coming to the right, bypass everything except A. A मिलेगा, A को convert करो star में, keep moving to the right. Now in Q1 state, what exactly we are doing? We are bypassing every single character and we are trying to find the blank, right? So in this Q1 state, you need to add a loop where you would be bypassing all the B's that you encounter on the way, all the A's that you encounter on the way, and all the stars that you might encounter on the way. We are simply bypassing every single character until we reach the blank symbol. बराबर यही कर रहे हैं हम लोग. Now, while moving back Q2 से, Q2 is nothing but हम लोग पीछे आ रहे हैं, right? Q2 is we are moving back in search of B. So on the way, अगर स्टार मिला, स्टार को स्टार ही रखो, लेफ्ट मूव करते रहो. A को A ही रखो, लेफ्ट मूव करते रहो. We are only trying to find the B symbol. Am I correct? Any confusion so far? Do let me know. We are simply following the logic, nothing else. Okay, this is done. यहाँ पे क्या आएगा Q3 में? Can anyone tell me? What we are doing is in comeback state, on the way, while moving to the left, there might be any possible combinations of A, B, or star. So we will bypass every single character. That is A, L, B, B, L, star, star, L. Okay. And while we reach this blank symbol, this entire state is complete. Entire diagram is complete except the check state. अभी इसमें check state कैसे बनाएंगे? Can anyone tell me what we should do in the check state? Come on. We have reached the Q0 state and we have read all the values. So what could be the check state? You only tell me. Come on, give your inputs kindly. What could be the check state over here? Okay, star star right or anything else? वापस एक बार ध्यान से देखो. This is nothing but the comeback state. Comeback state में क्या कर रहे हैं हम लोग? Blank तक जा रहे हैं and then we are moving to the right. Correct? So now we are moving to the right. So direction is important. Correct? Jyoti ka third part is right. We are moving to the right. Direction is correct. What else? Is it star star right or something else? Over here we are going to the right. But what exactly is happening? हम लोग blank तक गए, blank को blank रखा, we started moving to the right. So now we are moving to the right. But till which symbol we have to move? कहाँ तक जाना है? कहाँ तक move करेंगे? Because as you can see, we are in Q0 state. So stars are getting bypassed, right? तो बीच में जितने भी स्टार है वो सब तो बाईपास हो ही रहे हैं. बीच में जितने बी है, अगर कुछ बचे हुए बी होंगे तो वो भी बाईपास हो रहे हैं. सो अल्टीमेटली वी आर मूविंग टू द राइट बाय बाईपासिंग एवरी कैरेक्टर. सो कहां तक जा रहे हैं हम लोग, वो इंपॉर्टेंट है. यू ओनली टेल मी. करेक्ट, वी हैव टू गो टिल द ब्लैंक सिंबल बिकॉज वी आर ऑलरेडी ऑन द वर्ज ऑफ मूविंग टू द राइट. लोग राइट में मूव कर रहे हैं, वी आर इन Q0 ओनली. तो जितने भी स्टार्स होंगे वो तो ऑटोमेटिकली बाईपास हो ही रहे हैं. So we have to move till the blank symbol, that is B, B, L. Why L? कोई मुझे बताएगा वापस L क्यों कर रहे हैं हम लोग, वापस से चेक क्यों कर रहे हैं? Any one of you kindly let me know why are we not stopping over there? हम लोग BBS करके रुक क्यों नहीं रहे हैं? Why are we moving left? Can any one of us correct? B के लिए very well answered, because as you can see we are in Q0, right? So we are somehow bypassing all the stars and we are somehow bypassing all the B's also. So in case अगर कोई B बचा होगा, so we can check that whether any more B is left on the input tape or not. Very well answered. To find out if any B is left. That is why we are moving to the left to check. This is what is the beauty of the check state. We'll come to know whether any more further inputs are left or not. समझा? Then we will bypass all the stars and then we will stop or halt. अगर आप यहीं पे BBS कर दोगे तो आपका क्वेश्चन इनकम्प्लीट हो जाएगा. Your logic would not be 100% correct. Am I right? So this is how we have to solve such problems. Obviously they will tend to get quite complicated, but आपको practice चाहिए और कुछ नहीं. Even मुझे भी टाइम लगता था इनिशियली, ऑब्वियसली, ऑनेस्टली स्पीकिंग, बिकॉज लॉजिक को समझने में थोड़ा टाइम जाता ही है. तो यू नीड टू प्रैक्टिस अ लॉट, अदरवाइज ये बैठेगा नहीं दिमाग में. ओके, एवरी अदर क्वेश्चन इज हैविंग डिफरेंट लॉजिक. सो डिपेंडिंग अपॉन द क्वेश्चन यू हैव टू डिजाइन योर डायग्राम. करेक्ट? दैट इज व्हाई आई हैड टोल्ड यू इन यस्टरडेज लेक्चर कि 15 से 20 क्वेश्चंस है मेरे दिमाग में. अगर वो क्वेश्चंस हम कर लेते हैं, दे हैव अपीयर्ड एन नंबर ऑफ टाइम्स इन द यूनिवर्सिटी. अगर 10 से 12 क्वेश्चन भी आपने कर लिए तो भी है. बट स्टिल इफ वी आर हैविंग टाइम आई कैन गो विथ 15 to 20 क्वेश्चंस. जितने क्वेश्चंस करोगे आपका प्रैक्टिस उतना बढ़ेगा, राइट? So we can move ahead with the next problem, or if you're having any doubts, kindly let me know. So I guess you understood this problem, right? Can we move ahead? Obviously, this problem is incomplete. You have to solve the simulation. You have to construct the table. I'm just showing you the main logic. If you have understood the logic, then you would be able to solve any problem. You would be able to complete it, right? Okay, so let's move ahead with the next problem, question number 4. that is third problem of the day. Slight change over here. Instead of equal to, it is number of A's more than number of B's. Think of the logic and then solve it. Almost the diagram would be exact, almost it would be similar. There might be few changes, otherwise the diagram would be 90% similar. It is number of A's more than number of B's. Why I have selected this problem? Because I simply would like to show you the distinguishing factors between this problem and the previous problem. That is why I have selected this problem. Exactly समझेगा आपको कि दोनों प्रॉब्लम के बीच में डिफरेंस क्या है. How are they different? Okay, just think of it. Just try to solve it. Construct your logic. Will there be any check state, etc., etc.? These are all the questions that should come to your mind. Okay, so start with this problem. Take 5 minutes to think. Maximum 5 minutes to think and solve. Not more than that. Correct. For check state, we will find out if any A is left. Do we need a check state? That is what I'm asking. Do we need a check state? In the question, it is mentioned number of A's should be more than number of B's. So anyways, we are reading the first A. पहला A read करने के बाद अगर मुझे B मिला ही नहीं तो anyways A is more than B. Am I correct? Let's try to compare it with the previous problem का diagram. तो ये प्रॉब्लम हमने किया है over here. The upper half will be exactly similar. Can I say so? I am reading an A. The logic is exactly similar. I am reading an A. Okay. Then what I am doing? I am trying to find the corresponding B. Right? इतना part पूरा हो गया. This entire thing is exactly same, exactly similar. The only question lies over here in this part. Do I need this part? Yes or no? The question is number of A's should be more than number of B's. Okay. So there is no question of checking whether A is having a corresponding B or not. What I want to make sure is once once the machine is in Q0 state, it should go till Q1 and then go till Q2. Am I clear what I'm trying to say? Let's take this example. Triple A, sorry, the sequence doesn't matter. It could be A, B, B, A, A. What I'm trying to do is, पहला A को star से replace करो, then according to our logic, go till this blank, while coming back, replace this B with a star. So we are left with something like this. I'm again using the simulation to solve it. Okay. So again, I'm in Q0 state now. What I will do, I will bypass everything. इस A को star में convert करेंगे, move right, while coming back, convert this blank B into a star. So after the end of these cycles, I'm left with these values. Yes or no? Am I correct? यहाँ तक सबको clear है, logic same है, no change in the logic. What exactly happens now is, I am in Q0, I will read this remaining A, convert that into a star, keep moving to the right. So now my machine is in Q1. I will go till Q2 by going till this blank and coming back left. So now what is happening? I have read 3 A's and 2 B's so far. Am I correct? Am I clear? I have read 3 A's and 2 B's so far. So what I need to do is, once I am in Q0 state, I can directly then go to the final state QF by staying over there at the blank symbol only. This will make sure that every single time I'm reading an A character extra, it could be 5 A's more, 4 A's more, whatever. Number of A's should be more than number of B's. So what is happening? I'm reading one extra A over here. I'm making sure that I'm reading one extra A somehow, and then from Q2 state, I can go to the QF state somewhat like this. I'm drawing it over here, and it would be like blank को blank ही रखेंगे, B B S. Am I clear? You only tell me if it is clear or not. Is the logic clear? Is it simple? So we don't need any check state. जैसे ही अपना a एक ज्यादा हो गया, it simply means that number of a's is more than number of b's. So for that corresponding a, we are not having any more b's left on the input tape. We could simply conclude that a जो था हमारा वो b से ज्यादा है. Is it clear? Simple है logic. So just a single change in the existing diagram, we are able to convert that into a totally different kind of a problem, right? Number of A's should be more than number of B's. Now, इसके ऊपर ही based एक homework question लो that I want you to solve. Similar kind of a problem where I'm writing homework over here, where it is combination of X number of A's should be less than number of B's. ये मैं solve नहीं करूंगा. I want you all to solve it. We have time till Friday. The next lecture is on Friday. So I am hopeful you would be able to solve this. Number of A's would be less than number of B's. थोड़ा invert हो जाएगा diagram. Now, if you are practicing a lot, you would come to know how to convert this. A read करने के बाद वापस B तो आपको कहाँ से कहाँ पे jump करना है, then you have to decide. Okay. क्योंकि number of B's ज्यादा होना चाहिए number of A's से. Am I clear? So now you only think how you would convert the logic. एक सिंपल सा टेक्निक बोल सकता हूं मैं. डोंट स्ट्रिक्टली डिपेंड अपॉन दिस लॉजिक. यहाँ पे हमने ए रीड किया है पहले. यू कैन स्टार्ट विद बी. एम आई क्लियर? डायग्राम सेम रहेगा. स्टार्ट विद बी. So there is no hard and fast rule in Turing machines. That is the beauty of Turing machines. I have started with A. So what you can do is you can simply start with B and the entire logic remains same. Am I clear? उससे क्या होगा कि जो हमने ये वाला क्वेश्चन बनाया है where number of A's is less than number of B, वो कन्वर्ट होके उल्टा हो जाएगा. More than number of B's, sorry. When number of A's is more than number of B's, if you start with B, what happens? The entire logic gets inverted. It becomes number of B's more than number of A's. Am I clear? यहाँ पे कोई डाउट है अभी भी? Turing machine is very flexible. You can design the logic as per your need. That is why it is the most powerful machines. Correct. We can start with B first. Yes, Ayush. I read your message just now. So the entire logic remains same. You have to start with B. That is why I've given this question as a homework. You can practice this problem. Okay. So we are still having some time left. Let me get back to this problem. Question number 5. It's very simple. सबसे simple problem यही है Turing machines का. Turing machine for m plus n. Now we are starting with Turing machines which are capable of producing some sort of output. Output as in, for example, let's have a look. We are designing a calculator, simple calculator, which is nothing but doing some kind of addition. As you can see, we are going to create Turing machines for addition, subtraction, multiplication. Division थोड़ा difficult हो जाएगा, but we will try to go with multiplication. तो अभी के जो recent modern day computers हैं, those all modern day computers are based on the logic designed by Turing machines only. So जो आपकी calculators use करते हो आप, digital calculators, scientific calculators, those all are making use of some sort of logic derived from a Turing machine. समझा? You have to provide the inputs and the machine will provide the output. So in this case, we are starting with the simplest sort of a calculator where we are adding two numbers, where the input is in the form of this, that is a blank symbol followed by 0 raised to m. For example, you want to add 4 plus 2, it would be somewhat like this: 0, 0, 0, 0, separated by a 1, and then n is 2, it would be like this. The input has to be given in this format, specific format only, and the output will be in a specific format, that is blank, followed by kitna hoga, 4 plus 2 is 6, so it would be 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, followed by blank symbol. Am I clear? So basically what you are doing is your logic is very simple. Just have a look. You're having 4 values over here. These are nothing but 4 m's. This is nothing but 2n. And this one is an extra character just to separate m from n. Am I clear? And at the end, you want the answer as 6 p, where p is nothing but m plus n. बना सकते हो इसका लॉजिक? Yes or no? So basically, it's very simple. You need to get rid of that extra character one. कैसे भी करके वो extra character one आपको निकालना है, and then it's very simple. Try on your own first, and then we will see how to solve it. Okay, we are still having 10 minutes. Try on your own, solve it. बहुत simple है. It can be solved using only 4 states. Bypass से काम नहीं चलेगा. We need to convert that into a zero, because at the end you can see that we are having only 6 bits. वो भी 6 के 6 zeros है. Bypass करोगे तो 1 ही रहेगा, रहने वाला है. At the end, inputs are 7 bits, outputs are 6 bits. So anyhow, we need to convert that into zeros. Think of it in that fashion, right? सोचो थोड़ा. It's just matter of 2 minutes. थोड़ा दिमाग लगाओ, easily solve हो जाएगा. Nothing else. I'm again telling you, it can be solved in only 4 states. That's it. बहुत simple है. Just take 2 minutes. After that, I will solve. Correct, धीरे. You're absolutely correct. What we are doing is 1 को 0 में convert करेंगे और वापस आते टाइम जो 0 है उसको b में convert करेंगे. That's it. Very simple thing. I'm repeating once again. I will repeat it. Don't worry. For others who are still trying to find out what exactly happened just now, it's very simple. What is our main motive? We want to convert this 1 into a 0. अगर मैं इस 1 को 0 में convert कर दूं तो अपने पास 7 zeros हो जाएंगे. But we don't want 7 zeros. We want the output as 6 zeros. So while coming back from this blank symbol, we can convert the very first 0 that we encounter into a blank. Am I clear? Isn't it simple? Let me show it with the help of this diagram. अल्टीमेटली मुझे 6 zeros चाहिए. जितने भी आपके m है, जितने भी n है, add them up. Okay, that much zeros we want in the output. So what I can do is I can start from q0 state. q0 state में what I can do, the logic is very simple. I will bypass all the zeros. जितने भी zero है सबको I will bypass until I reach the 1 bit. जैसे ही 1 मिलेगा, I will convert that 1 into a 0 and keep moving to the right. Now I am in q1 state. Okay. In q1 state, what I will do, I will go till the blank symbol. Blank तक गया, blank को blank ही रखा and start moving to the left. While in q2, whatever the first 0 bit you encounter, convert that into a blank and stay over there. That's it. Now if you're having any doubts with this, kindly let me know. बहुत simple problem है. It's done in 2 minutes. That's it. No loops, nothing else except the first loop. So let me show it with the help of the simulation. Okay, we are having this input, 4 uh, values over here, 4 zeros separated by a 1, and then 2 more zeros separated by blanks. What simple logic है? We are starting from this q0 state. We are bypassing this. According to our diagram, we are bypassing all the zeros. So we are in q0 only. अभी q0 में जैसे 1 आएगा, I will convert this 1 into a 0, right? And then I will keep moving to the right. So I am in q1 state now. q1 पे okay, I guess there is some loop remaining. If not, kindly check once. अभी क्या कर रहे हैं हम लोग? 1 को convert किया 0 में, एक loop आएगा. If I am not wrong, over here एक loop आना चाहिए, right? Correct. Bypass all zeros that I forgot to add. एक loop आएगा 0 0 R. So bypass all the zeros over here until I reach this blank symbol. जैसे ही blank q1 पे आएगा, I will go to q2. Blank को blank रखेंगे and then I will come back over here in q2. तो q2 पे जैसे ही मुझे 0 मिला, I will convert that 0 into a blank and stop over there. So q2 से I will go to qf and stop. So as you can see, अभी हमारे पास क्या values बचा? I'm just writing it. 0 0 0 0, 1 has got converted to a 0. This is the 0 bit. जो यहाँ पे 0 था उसको blank बना दिया. तो in short अभी आपके पास 3 blanks होंगे end में और start में 2 blanks. So how many bits are there? There are 6 bits. So P is equal to 6. So if we add 4 and 2, we will get the answer as 6. Am I clear now? समझा ये सबको कैसे किया? बहुत simple logic है. Just add this loop over there and everything is done. Clear? Any doubts with this? I guess as compared to yesterday, today's problems were brainstorming. And I guess I tried my best to make it simpler. Still, अगर कुछ doubts है तो kindly feedback form में लिखो. Let me know. If you are not comfortable telling it right now, take your time. Use the feedback form and let me know if you are not understanding any particular topic. I would try my best to make you understand. Okay. So let me drop in the attendance link and let's meet on Friday.